everyone, welcome to Caesar's Freedomstead, and we're going to make a video tonight on incubating some of our chicken eggs here. We went ahead and got 2 dozen Lavender Orpington fertilized eggs from a friend, and so we're going to go ahead and get them into the incubator over here, and hopefully in 18 to 21 days we'll have some baby Orpingtons, Lavender Orpingtons. As you saw, we had 2 out there already. And those 2 are amazing scratchers and garden preparers. So we're gonna get a bunch of those, and we're gonna go ahead and get them into this incubator here, and we're gonna go through the process with you here. Okay. So that's our incubator.
It holds, what, 36 we said? Or no, 50?
So it could hold 56.
56.
If we put in this middle one, it's 64.
Okay.
But right now, I didn't put that middle one in because it wasn't fitting in right. So, but we have 2 dozen here, so it's more than enough. So what we would need to do is...
Oh, we missing 2 on here.
Oh no!
It's okay.
He didn't give us what we paid for. Okay.
We haven't used it in a while, but we've used it in the past and it works out. It's hatched out two batches.
All right. We had to move it out here into some more light so we could get everything fixed and situated in here.
Here's the model that we have.
All right. So this is the model. This is the incubator we've used about a year ago. We hatched out some chickens, and there were some pretty good egg layers, and there was a lot of roosters in there too. So we're hoping to get a couple roosters in this one, because we are going to be producing these as well. So now the trick is putting the eggs in equal distribution throughout the incubator here. And these egg holders here will occasionally they'll just move kind of like this from left to right, and we'll have to put in water for the moisture, and that is down here. So we have a little squirt bottle that will squirt the water in here, and it'll keep the moisture level high in there. The humidity will be high in there. But other than that, the machine does all of it for you.
Oh, we have to put the pointer side down, like this.
Okay, pointed side down.
Yeah, so turn them around. Here, I'll hold this one.
All right. So you hear that, everybody? So if you're going to incubate some chickens, you have to put the pointed portion of the egg downward. That's what the instructions are saying on there. Now, we haven't used this in about a year or so we had to crack that instruction manual out. So. And
the recommendation is to be have the eggs from 4 to 7 days old, and they cannot be refrigerated because they need the coat that is on them to stay so you can have a higher hatchability.
So they're only viable for a certain period of time. All right, start putting some over on this side because you need to make it a little bit even. So like we said, these are all going to be Lavender Orpingtons. And for those of y'all who have seen our videos in the past, the 2 that we have out there that are laying eggs, the 2 big ones, those are Lavenders.
These points look like 2 points. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll just put them like that then.
Come here.
There you go. Now start putting some on this side.
Whoa, this is what's
You funny boy. Come over here. Come help.
there. All the blue are in.
And now we're going to put the lid on it.
All right, so let's put that lid on there. There it is over there. Josiah, you want to go get that? Okay. Whoa, look at the big muscles on him.
Whoa.
A big muscle boy.
All right.
Okay, so we got that on. All right, attack of the balloon.
And we're going to plug it in.
All right, we got to plug this thing in. And then for those of you who are going to go ahead and incubate some eggs, from a personal experience, just find a place where you don't mind it sitting for 3 weeks. Because that's how long it's going to take. All right. I just got hit with a balloon. So they're going to be in there from anywhere between 18 and 21 days. And so we just picked the corner right here to put the eggs in. And that's an area that we're just going to... Giselle, my boy, put the light back on. That's an area that we don't mind it sitting there because we don't do nothing in that corner there. So come on, boy, turn it back on. You can do it. Look at him. He could reach to turn it off, but he can't reach to get it back on. All right. Okay. So the machine is on. This is what you see. And so it's going to tell you everything on there. And this model, if the humidity is too low, it'll actually start beeping and make a noise. And that will prompt you to go ahead and add more of the liquid.
So we want this to be 37.5 degrees Celsius. And then the eggs will hatch between 19 and 21 days.
All right. I was off by 1. So 19 and 21 days. I think I said 18.
Took it out. What is that one? That's
the water.
A bottle?
All right.
That a bottle,
So
Daddy?
we had really good results with this last time. I think we hatched, how many did we hatch? Like 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we hatched 8 on our own last time from our own roosters and hens. And so it worked out really well. So obviously we're doing a whole lot more this time.
Okay, so this machine is really awesome because it rotates the eggs by itself, so you don't have to do any rotating. And then it also tells you when the humidity is too low, so it'll start to beep. And that's whenever it reminds you to start putting some more water inside of it. And it keeps count of how many days they've been in here. So I really recommend this one. This is the 3rd time we've used it, and it's worked out really good for us. Also, another thing to keep in mind is to keep your book with you, because even though I've done this 3 times, it's the 3rd time I'm doing it, I always have to look back and see, look at the instructions for it. And keep your wiring also together with the incubator when you're storing it for a while, so you not going around looking for it.
Yeah, because that thing detaches. You actually pull that out and store it. So remember where you put that thing. Okay. All right, so Lori is adding a little bit of water in there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, so there we go. All right, so that's how you add the water. And like we said earlier, it's going to tell you on here the humidity that it has, but if it gets too low, it'll actually make those beeping noises for you to put more of that water in. So make sure you fill it before you go to bed, so you're not woken up in the middle of the night with some beeping noises. So hopefully in about 3 weeks, we'll have 22 eggs in there hatching. So hopefully we'll have 22 chicks hatched. Obviously, probably not all of them will hatch. So I'm hoping for a 90% success rate. We'll see.